Hi everyone, let's discuss about smoke testing today, the most important term in software testing industry. So when you actually get something to test, its definition is very simple. So when you actually get something to test, what do you generally do? You will open it and see whether it is what is the requirement is for. For example, you are working in a software company and you get an email saying that the task that you are assigned is ready to be tested. Once the developer completes his testing, he will let you know that it is ready to be tested. So as soon as you see that email, you will open the software and see whether it is working. If the task that you have been assigned is, for example, a login functionality, what do you expect there? You would expect a username label, a password label, and two text boxes to enter your username and password, and two buttons. One is to submit your login credentials and the other is to cancel it. So you just log in and see whether you have those buttons and text boxes correctly. You give a valid username and password, and then you see whether you are able to log in or not. That is your first thing that you do once you get to know that the software is ready to test. So this is not your actual testing, guys. This is just to make sure that you can start your testing. This is called as smoke testing, because earlier in olden days, when electrical appliances were developed, they used to plug it on and then they used to run away from the room. If it emits lot of smoke, it means that they have screwed it up. If it does not emit smoke and if it is good, then it means that their test passed. That's how they used to test their own appliances. The same term is used here in software testing industry, just to make sure that the software you received is okay to get started with. So this is also called as build verification test, in order to verify that the build or the task that has been assigned to you to be tested is working correctly. Okay, and once you confirm that it is good, you can start your actual testing. You must be ready with your test cases, and then your actual test execution will start. This smoke testing is very important because what happens is sometimes some critical functionalities will be missing. It might be because the developer is not so sure, or it might be because he must have missed his requirements. So what happens is, in the initial phase, if you just take a look and come to know that some critical functionality is missing, you can immediately alert the developer asking him to check and get it corrected, and then you need not waste your time. So from the tester standpoint, smoke testing is very important, because in the middle of your testing, if you come to note some critical functionality, for example some button which is most important is missing, you don't have to waste your time. So every tester, whoever is working on his own task, he will first validate a high level scenarios over the software that was received by him before starting his actual execution. This is called as smoke testing. I hope you understand, guys. Talk to you soon.